How's it going, everyone? Ryan here, back again, bringing you the My Opinion On series. This time, it is not a person, it is a topic, I guess. And mind you, they're all kind of topics, just people usually. This time, it is my opinion on the Ottawa Senators and Montreal Canadiens playoff series. So, just to make this easier, I'm going to refer to the Senators as the Sens and the Montreal Canadiens as the Habs. Just shorten things up. Nice goal right there. But yeah, so I know I usually don't do this, and I might be a bit biased because I am a huge Senators fan, but I'm going to try and keep it as unbiased as possible. Huge game yesterday, but yeah, so I just want to talk about it, and if you guys have suggestions for the next episode, leave your comments down below. Always appreciated. And if you could leave a like, thank you very much. And yeah, nevertheless, let's get this started. So, Sens and the Habs. Sorry, close series so far. If you guys saw any of the games, it's the game coming up is the fourth game. They finished 3. The Senators are leading the series 2-1. For those of you that aren't hockey fans, I don't know why you're watching this, but it's best of 4. Best of 7, which means you win 4 games and you move on to the next round. And before the series started, both teams were like complimenting each other, showing lots of respect, because PK Subban and Erik Karlsson are 2 of the best offensive defensemen in the league, no doubt. Okay, oh, excuse me, but yeah. So both teams were showing mad respect. But in it was the second game, alright? So Ottawa took the first game. Nice, just an awesome game overall. In the second game, though, there was a huge hit. Eric Gryba, a defenseman on the Senators, hit Lars Eller, a forward on the Habs. And it was questionable, and he ended up getting suspended for 2 games. It was counted as interference on the play, got a 5-minute major. It wasn't interference, but it was... Some people thought it was dirty. Like, as a Senators fan, I want to believe it wasn't. And personally, I don't think it was. I can understand where people are coming from, though. I do think if his face didn't hit the ice, and you didn't see all that blood just gushing out of his face, I think he ended up, like, breaking a nose or something. He had to have. Then it wouldn't have been so bad. People would have been like, oh, that's dirty. He probably would have got a penalty nevertheless, but just all the blood just... made it like, oh, it looked so bad. One second, I gotta sneeze. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Anyways, continuing on. So yeah, the guy ended up getting suspended for 2 games, and he'll be back on the next game, so you can expect a fight from him. But the majority of this commentary will be talking about the third game. So, who scored first? I know I'm gonna get this wrong. I watched the game, but I'm so bad with remembering stuff. Anyways, it was pretty clean. You know, there was lots of hitting and stuff, obviously, but it was the third period, and tensions were high. Ottawa was winning, and they just kept piling it on. For those of you that don't know, the score ended up being 6-1. Yeah, 6-1, and Carey Price in the third just let in everything. Ottawa was applying the pressure super hard, and I believe his name is Ryan White, and who did he slash? Anyways, right off the face-off, he tapped him a bit. The guy on the Senators cross-checked him back, and then he just gave him a nice 2-hander to the legs. I hate that guy, White, or whatever his name is. He's so dirty. He's the worst fighter in the league. He's so bad. It's so funny, but I want to see him fight again, just get knocked out. Anyways, so yeah, after that slash, then it just all erupted, okay? There was hitting before that. Anyways, so once he slashed him, Jared Cowan, a defenseman on the Senators, stepped in and just dropped the gloves. Oh my god, he killed him in that fight. It wasn't even a competition. Just pounding rights into his head, pounding lefts. It was such a good fight for a Senators fan. If I was a Canadiens fan, I would be so embarrassed. Everyone on the ice got in a fight. So there was 5 people on the Senators, well, except for the goalies, obviously. 5 on the Canadiens, all going at it, each paired off with each other, and I'm not even kidding, this isn't biased at all. The Senators won every single fight, and the Senators aren't that tough a team. I'll be the first to admit it, alright? But it was bad, it was so good. PK Subban, before the series started, was one of my favorite players, and then I started watching this series. He's such a dirty player. Like, I know I said I wouldn't try and be biased, but you guys have to admit, he's so dirty. He's such a talented player, no doubt about it. but he is so dirty. So after that huge brawl, there was like people getting kicked off the ice. There's tons of people in the sorry, I got a text. So tons of people in the penalty boxes. Each team only had 5 players on each bench. And for those of you that aren't hockey fans, each line has 5, like there's 3 forwards on the ice at a time and 2 defensemen if there's no penalties, and of course the goalie. And there was only 5 forwards and defensemen on the bench. And at one point, a forward had to play defense, and the power plays were all screwed up. The Senators had a 5-on-3 power play, and they were putting out people that had never been on a 5-on-3. They don't practice that, right? Because you never think that would happen, but so many people got kicked off. It was so insane. It was such a good game. I love it. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm really looking forward to the next game. Like I said, I tried to be as unbiased as possible. I know it didn't come off like that. I'm sure you guys can tell I'm a Senders fan. Montreal's a talented team, no doubt. I do need to say Pacioretty is one of the, like, he is so good. He's so fast. He's had so many chances. He just can't put it home. I don't know. Carey Price, he's an outstanding goalie. Craig Anderson really stole the first game. If he wasn't playing so well, then the series could be 2-1 for the Canadiens, like, or 3-0, who knows? But Craig Anderson stole that first game. He played so well. Canadiens fans have to admit it. That was insane. 48 saves on 50 shots. That's so crazy. He played so good. But Carey Price, he's such a talented goalie. He played for the Hamilton Bulldogs, my hometown. Same with PK Subban, so that was cool. But he's a really talented goalie. He's just been getting unlucky. His team really isn't helping him out. Also, one other thing, I think it was Pacioretty also. PK Subban and Max Pacioretty got in a fight, like, on the bench. Like a mini fight, you know, just words. But I don't know. We'll see what happens this next game. Like, I'm crossing my fingers, hoping for a Senders win. And, yeah. So let me know your opinion on the series down below. Who you think's going to take it. And might as well leave who you think's going to win the Stanley Cup. Also down below. So that's all for now, guys. We'll see you next time. Oh, sorry, I was going to end this and I forgot, like, one of the biggest things. So, before the second game, it was after the second game. Or maybe the hit happened in the first game. I'm not too sure. 7-0 this game, pretty nice, right? But, anyways, Paul McLean, the coach of the Sens, said something about the hit and said it was, like, clean or something, and the Canadiens fans took that the wrong way. They thought it was disrespectful to Eller and his family. And then Prost came back and called the Sens coach, like, a bug-eyed walrus or something like that. Bug-eyed fat walrus. That I don't know how he didn't get in any trouble for that. That's so stupid. I hate Prost too. But after this game, like, there was like 30 seconds left. Senators were up 6-1. Paul McLean, timeout. Oh my god, it was so funny. He said it was to protect his players. We all know he's just rubbing it in. I don't see anything wrong with that. Rub it in. They've been playing so dirty all the time. I know this is coming off as biased now, but do that again, please. Oh my god, that's classic. Anyway, sorry about that. If you enjoyed it, as always, please leave a like down below. That's all for now, guys. We'll see you next time.